and welcome back to my studio. Today, you're gonna become a 3D architect. That's right, we're not gonna draw or color or paint so much as we are going to sculpt. So all you're gonna need is glue, scissors, and paper. And I'm gonna show you how to take strips of paper and turn them into your own 3D sculpture. You can make it into a city or a playground. It could just be a fun sculpture, it's up to you. You can see kind of where we're gonna go. I can hold mine up or not. So I'm gonna show you to fold and glue all kinds of papers into fun line designs and shapes, and you can make patterns, all kinds of cool stuff. You can make it really tall, just depends what you wanna do. So today, I can't wait to be an architect with you. So let's get started. Today for your project, you're gonna wanna make sure you have scissors and glue. I'm using a glue stick today. You want at least one piece of paper for your background. This is where everything will be glued onto. It can be any color that you want. And then you're gonna wanna have some colorful paper that you've cut into strips. Mine are about 1.5 inches wide, not too skinny. You can make them skinnier if you want to. I feel like this is a good, easy size to work with. And then I am also going to design some of my own paper for this project. So I have some white paper and I also have some markers so I can design on the paper. So as long as you have scissors, glue, a base paper, and some strips of paper, you are ready to get started. So I decided I also wanted to design some of my own paper for this project. So I have white paper and markers, and I'm gonna color both sides of these with some solid colors and some line designs so that I can have some different designs and textures kind of happening in my sculpture today. Papers to use in my sculpture. Both sides have a black and white version, and then I chose to do the other side really bright colors. Before I can use these though, I need to cut them into long strips. Sculpting. I have my background paper ready. This is going to be the base for all of my 3D line designs, and I have all of my different colorful papers that I made and some of the ones that are just solid ready to go on the side. So now I want to show you how to do some different folds for your sculpture. If we think about different line designs when they're flat, we know lots of different fun designs. We know There are zigzag lines. There are wavy lines. One of my favorites is a curly Q. You can make loop-de-loops. You can make straight lines. Maybe you want to make stair steps. There are lots of different things you can do with your different papers to turn them into these different line designs. But the biggest thing that you want to remember today is whenever you are making any of these line designs 3D, you want to make sure that you leave feet on your paper so that you can glue them on. So let's say I want to start with let's do the wavy one. It's a little bit easier. If I want to make a wave, I'm going to choose a paper. I think today I'm going to make the wavy line out of this fun paper. Remember, one side was colored, one side was black and white. No matter what I do, I want to make sure that if I want the color side to be up on top, then I'll do it this way. If I want it to be black and white on top, I'll do it this way. But it has to have feet. So right now it's like I have two little legs, but there aren't any feet to glue down. So I'm gonna go at the very bottom of my paper. I'm gonna make a little foot and a little foot. So now when I make a curvy line, I have 2 feet, and that's where I'll put the glue on to make it glued on 3D to the base of the paper. So I'm gonna make this one into a wavy line. I'm gonna make 2 bumps on it, and I can put it anywhere I want to. I think I'll put it right here. It looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna start by gluing the feet on first. Remember, you don't want too much glue, else it will pop off, but if you don't have enough, it will also pop off. You might have to hold your little feet down and count to 10 or 20 or 30, it just depends. It doesn't matter, but you wanna make sure that they really get stuck on there and they don't pop off on you. So I'm gonna put it down, like it right here. I'm gonna press the feet down. I might count to 10. And then when I feel like it's ready, I wanna put make it wavy. So I'm gonna make a little curve in the middle. To do that, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right where I want it. I'm gonna press down and hold. There we go. And then if you see sideways, now I have a wavy line 3D on my paper. Now maybe next I want to make a zigzag pattern. To make a zigzag, I'm going to take a piece of paper, I'm gonna fold it up just a little bit. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna fold it up. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna flip it over all the way each time. Kind of tell, because black and white, color, black and white. And then keep on going. Now when I get to the end, I'll have a rectangle or a square. Ta-da! But if I hold it sideways, it makes a cool zigzag. To glue it on, now if you wanted to, you could always put some glue on the paper and you could kind of stick it on like this, but I want my zigzag to stand up. So again, these little bottoms right here, I'm gonna turn into the feet. So I'm gonna use them as little feet. Looks kind of like a star, it's cool. I'm gonna put my feet over here to get it to stick. Just gonna put some glue on the bottoms. And I'm gonna stick it right over here. That looks pretty fun to me. Now, I also really like a good loop-de-loop, so I think I am going to take a piece of paper and I am going to twist it right over, I'll put it right here. And I wanna make it look loopy. So it looks kind of like a tube when you look further on the side. So I have 2 pieces that can lay flat. Those will be like the feet. They're just twisted a little bit different than the other ones. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on one side. I'm gonna stick it down. And then I'm gonna rotate it, twist it how I want to. it right here. I'll go the other way. I like that better. That's fun. I'm gonna twist it this way so it loops like this. You can see you can really play with it and have fun with it and do whatever thing you looks the coolest. I think I want to do that after. If it will stay. Now this one's a little trickier because you really have to hold the glue on because it wants to curl up. It doesn't want to stay down. Maybe if I do that, it will glue faster. Okay, I put some glue on the other side. I'm gonna do that. I like that too. And I'll have to hold that for a few minutes or a few seconds until it sticks. Now, you can get higher, you can attach things on top. You can always make simple shapes like circles. You can glue that together. You can put it on top right here to make kind of like a cool sculpture. I think I might do that, but with my cool paper like this. I might do this and then glue it on top to make it like a tall sculpture. You are the architect, so you get to build and design the paper however you want to. So I'm gonna hold that together to make a circle. And then I'll put some glue on the bottom and attach. Now hopefully that's strong enough to hold it. I might kind of tilt to one side. I might have to give it some support, which is something that architects have to think about. Architects have to think about what they're using, the materials they're using, and if they're strong enough to hold it up. Looks like this one's gonna need some help. So I'm gonna come back to that one and maybe think about how I can make that not as heavy or make the base a little stronger. Maybe I'll make a little support on the side with a zigzag. Make it like a stair step. And don't be discouraged if yours kind of falls apart or falls over. No big deal, because you can always glue it back together. Okay, so I made a little zigzag. I think I might attach it like right here so I can put a circle attached to the zigzag and give it some support. So there we go. Try this again. Put that there. This time, I'm gonna glue some glue right here. Aha. There we go. That's working better. Very cool. I'm gonna turn it around to really like what's happening. Okay, I definitely need some more things on this side. Maybe I'll make a curlicue. To make a curlicue, you can take a piece of paper, and you can take a pen or a pencil or a marker, and if you roll it up tight on the pen or paper, real tight, and then take it out, you get a cool curlicue, kind of like a snail. So I think I'm gonna make it tall, so I think I'll put like a curlicue coming off this little star shape right here. So I'll put a little bit of glue at the bottom. Glue it to my little zigzag. I like it, so I'm getting some height to my sculpture. This one still doesn't want to stick a lot. You might have to go back and re-stick some things sometimes. That's okay. Cool. I think I want a yellow piece. Maybe I'll just make a real tall curvy line right here. So I'll just add the little feet. Like this, and then I'll put it right there. So just a little bit of glue. Don't forget, you can overlap. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, okay, I'm done. Don't forget, you probably want to count to 10. I forgot to do that. Really get in there. Okay, I still feel like I need something over here. So maybe I'll use one of these, but this time maybe I'll use the black and white side. And maybe I'll put curly Q on the ground. So this time I'll wrap it around the pin. This. If it's too tight, you can like pull it apart and loosen it. Okay, push it back together. It's up to you. I like that. I'm gonna put that one right here on the side. That looks cool. Okay, I can keep on going. I can add more, just depends what I want to do. I want you to have fun with it. I'm also going to attach below the video, there's going to be a printable page that shows you different ways and reminds you how to fold. And don't forget you need those feet to make sure you have something to glue to your base, so you can be your own 3D paper architect. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Thanks so much for creating with me today. I hope you had fun being a 3D architect with paper. I can't wait to see what awesome things that you made, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share your pictures with me on Instagram and